It's a toasty day. Hey guys, welcome back. LocsNLoad Firearm Reviews here today. Shalom. Alright guys, well, here is the much anticipated video of my experience being back in Louisville in the NFAC formation. I'm already smiling because every time I talk about NFAC, I can't do nothing but smile because that shit just makes me happy. You know, just seeing the people there make me happy. And seeing the things we do there make me happy. You know, just being there for the cause and the movement makes me happy. Alright, so where to begin? Alright, well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody who joined the Florida Georgia carpool. So all you guys, all like 16 of us, I think. So thank you to you guys for answering the call. And you know, to those of you who wanted to join, please understand that I was given a limited number of spots by Grandmaster J for this carpool. So, you know, we filled those spots very quickly, like within like a couple of days. Like last carpool, we had 8 people. So, you know, I was thinking for this one, it was gonna be like kind of the same thing, but no, you people showed out. You know, it was like 40, 50, 60 something requests, you know, to join for 16 spots. And I was like, oh man. A lot of people about to be upset, but you know, what can I do? Got my alkaline water. Alright, so you know, we had the spots, we got the spots filled, we got all the info, we got everything, you know, planned out. And again, if you weren't there, I want to give a shout out to those of you who donated to the carpool, because again, you guys, like last time, truly supported. You know, you really took care of us, and we was able to get all the accommodations we needed for all 16 people. So I want to give a huge thank you to you guys, because without your support, it probably wouldn't have gone down the way it did, and as smoothly as it went. So I want to give a big thank you to you guys. Alright, so, you know, we met up, you know, in our Florida, Georgia people, we met up. You know, we had a nice little drive to Louisville, Kentucky. You know, it was kind of uneventful, but it was nice, you know, rolling in the convoy, body armor, rifle near you, and have your car filled with people with guns, and the car behind you filled with people with guns, and the car behind them, and the car behind them, and the car behind them, and the car. It was like 6-7 cars in our convoy. You know, all in one line, rolling deep and heavy, strapped up shoddy. So man, when you rolling like that, you definitely feel very empowered. You feel like a real American when you're rolling heavy like that. So that's how we rolled all the way up, because once we got out of Florida, you know, you go to Georgia, it's open carry. You go to Tennessee, it's open carry. You go to Louisville, it's hella open carry. So we gonna show up the whole ride, and we did. And you know, so we got to the house. It was a nice little Airbnb house, made in 1882, like older house, really old. One thing I didn't know was that I'm gonna do for the next house we get is I'm gonna check the area. Right, so it's a nice house in the middle of the hood in Louisville. So you know, there was gunshots going off down the road. The people were drag racing. Cops were having a little like, I don't want to necessarily say like high-speed chases, because like they were kind of just chasing niggas around corners and shit. But yeah, all through the day, all through the night, it'd be 4 or 5 in the morning, and you would hear these motherfuckers out there drag racing, doing all kinds of shit. You heard the police chasing them with a police helicopter. You know, these motherfuckers had a protest 1 in the morning down the road, and there was another gunshot. I'm just like, damn, bro, is this Louisville? But you know, it was good being out there. At least we were kind of in a community that, you know, at least they weren't gonna call the police on us. So there's that. You know. So all that aside, let's get to the thing while you're here, the formation. Alright, so a lot of you guys were asking me where is the formation gonna be at? How can I come? How can I join? And what you guys need to understand is that this formation was different than the other formations. This formation was not supposed to be thousands of people deep. Alright, we only needed a few hundred people. Did I know that at the time? No. Of course, you know, Grandmaster J doesn't give you just everything like that. You know, there's OPSEC reasons, no? So, you know, I was only allowed to bring my people, my certain amount of people. And so other chapters are allowed to bring a certain amount of people that have the number of people to fit in that spot. Because you look at the videos of where we're at, the area.
I'll call in reinforcements.
We glimpse their mysterious leader, known as Grandmaster J. He is a charismatic but enigmatic figure.
Move! Clear out!
Fearing us.
It isn't very big. The area is it's kind of small. You're not gonna fit, 3,500 people is what we had last time in Louisville in that little spot. So yeah, so this formation was supposed to be kind of more low key, not so many people. So a lot of you guys didn't get the information, and that was on purpose, and that was for a reason. We didn't need that many people out there. All right, so getting to the formation. So this one started a little later. Normally we start in the mornings or some shit. This one started a little later in the afternoon, like 3-ish. So we showed up, and normal stuff. You register, you get your weapon checked. Well, you guys get your weapon checked. You're not checking my weapon. I know what I'm doing. So you do that. We showed up. The Louisville chapter was running the formation. So shout out to the Louisville chapter for holding it down there, and being that point of contact for the formation. It was out there making sure people were lined up, getting registered, and having their weapons checked. While the Louisville chapter was doing that, this black power out here. Look at all this black goodness. Good radios, you're good. NFAC, my homeboy Ozone, shout out the Florida chapter. We was getting the security done. We was setting up the perimeter and making sure nobody who wasn't supposed to be there was not getting in there, because for some reason, I don't know why, you reporters are just like fucking vultures. For some reason, you just want to get in the fucking formation. Like, you can't just stand back and take pictures. Like, you just have to get in the fucking formation. And I don't understand that. Like, the reporters that try to do that, you'll just have random people, like, who just either from the community or just people who don't even look like the people of the community trying to get in our formation, and they're all mad and upset when we get in their ass. Like what the fuck is you doing? Like, when the Marines or the Army have a parade or some kind of military formation, the civilians don't just hop the fucking fence and join the formation. Like, no, you're gonna get your ass whooped doing that. So it really kills me how people just think like they can just do that and they ain't gonna be nothing. So anyway, we got that situated, got the perimeter situated, everything set up. And then Grandmaster J showed up. He did his little speech. I'll play videos in between.
When I move you to the street, you will load your weapon. What?
A few miles up the road, we saw a whole new phenomenon.
Y'all say you soldiers?
An African-American militia with hundreds of troops. They have a black nationalist agenda.
Hand on the shoulder of the person in front of you.
It's as much a cult
Orientate.
as a military formation. This is the NFAC militia. It is well organized and quasi-military. It also proves a militia does not have to be white and right-wing.
These while I'm talking, so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Great, just a great moment. It's always good to see the people who've been there at several formations before. You guys are like family to me. I honestly, no bullshit, have more respect for you guys than some of the people in my family. That's no lie. There are people I've known years, like double-digit years, and I have more respect for you guys that I've seen maybe 2-3 times, maybe one time, over those people. And that's straight up, no bullshit, no cap. I have more respect for y'all who come out, to something like that, because when I'm leaving the house, no bullshit, when I'm leaving the house for these formations, I'm literally putting things up like, well, damn, hopefully I come back. Like, that's my mindset when I go to these formations, that, I might not come back. And so that's why I be out there going like full 10, because, if I'm, like, if these motherfuckers gonna kill me out here, bro, I'm gonna make it hard as shit for them to do it. Like, you're going to have to try your best to take me out. So that's my mindset when I'm out there. And so I'll be a little bit turned when I be out there. If you see me out there, you know, I'm definitely a little bit more wired and more geared up, more turned up than I'd normally be on the videos. But that's for a reason. That's because I actually fucking care about you guys.
Enigmatic figure.
Move! 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 Clear out!
Fearing assassination, his bodyguards surround him at every moment.
Jay's moving back, y'all. Jay's moving back.
What is clear,
And I'll be damned if I'm just gonna let somebody come in and hurt any one of you people. I'll be damned. Especially with me, you know, I don't like to brag about myself, but people know who I am. So when I go to these formations, I'm just not a nobody. So people know who I am. So I take I take it personally, the protection of the NFAC formation, because that's kind of what Grandmaster Jay is tasking me with to be there. So I really, really, no bullshit, take that serious. And so I be turned out there, y'all. I be turned. So, you know, we did our thing. He did a talk, and then we started finally moving out. This formation, again, it was smaller than like the other ones. It was smaller than Stone Mountain. So it was actually kind of easier to do security for this because there wasn't so many people. So, you know, as the formation moved out in the street, you can see the videos, you know, the security is, you know, pushing the reporters back, making sure the street's just clear for Grandmaster Jay and the formation. So we don't have any issues with people trying to run in there and, you know, join the formation like Antifa does. Like they try to do at the last formation. Stop doing that, Antifa. We don't fuck with y'all. We don't fuck with Antifa. So stop trying to join our formations. You're gonna get your ass whooped like that. Alright, so anyway. We're going back down the street, and then we finally see the Derby, and as we're going down, making that turn, go down the stretch through this little park area, I had no idea where we're going, you know, so I'll just, you know, wherever Grandmaster goes left, we go left. So we're going down, and, you know, I'm going out to the certain people I had handpicked who were like scoped rifles, who were proficient with those rifles, because I had asked for those who were proficient with long range weapons, sniper rifles, to come out. And so we had several of them, so I was making sure you know, they were going around, you know, hey, check this area, you check this area, you check this area, because they had snipers as well. I think they were police, law enforcement. I don't think they were militia, because they were actually in the Derby, like arena stadium, and there were people there too, which is surprising because I was pretty sure they said nobody was allowed at the Derby, but there was people there at the Derby. So we moving in, did that, you know, the police is all lined up and with their riot gear and looking all sweet and shit, whatever, which is really stupid. Like if this was a protest, okay, I can understand the police being out there with sticks and bats and like it's like, I guess it's just like rubber bullets, like that type of rifle. But like, this is armed militia, so why are you showing up with sticks? Like sticks and shields, like I would be the guy out there with like the AR and like another AR on my back if like a whole militia showed up. Like, I'm not gonna show up with sticks, because if the militia starts shooting, what am I gonna do with this stupid ass stick? But no, I digress. So we went out, we formed up, you know, people was in the park, Grandmaster Jay was giving his speech. There wasn't really too much exciting things that happened. The only thing.
Let me see your hand! Take the shot. I dare you.
Thing is that while we were there, I guess there was an agreement that the police would keep back the protesters. And so as we're sitting there, you know, Grandmaster Jay is talking to the police and the National Guard, we're doing our security, we see, like, I get a call over my radio like, hey, there's a big ass crowd of people coming towards us. And so I look over, and sure enough, is a big ass crowd of people coming towards us, like out of nowhere.
Ended early, right before the race.
And one of our concerns was we will not allow the NFAC to be sandwiched between protesters and the police.
That's what Grandmaster Jay says local and state leaders promised after organizing their presence in town.
If we show up without any announcement, That's like an invading force.
He says protesters were not supposed to be near them at Churchill Downs, something we haven't heard from LMPD.
So when I saw that happening, somebody changed the game plan. So I pulled my coalition out. The protesters aren't orderly. Protesters aren't organized. Protesters are emotional. Protesters are destructive because people can sneak in.
And so they left, making their way back to G.G. Moore Park where they started.
That is dangerous. And a bunch of innocent people could get killed.
5 weeks ago, the NFAC was in town and made a promise they would come back and burn this city down if there was not justice for Breonna Taylor.
And all y'all thought we was gonna show up with torches and burn the joint down. That was figurative. It meant that we would burn down something, and we burned down the wallet.
During a weekend that usually brings hundreds.
And so we, at first, the security were trying to push them away because they were trying to come over to us and intermingle with us. So we, security, got in the way, like blocked them off and pushed them away around the white fence. And so that white fence was a barrier between us and them. But there's a lot of those motherfuckers. There's like a lot of them. And you know, some of them were armed, and you know, some of them were a bit more emotional than others. And so it's starting to become a very uncontrollable situation. You know, you have the militia people like, hey, we're good. The militia's cool. All right, we're just chilling. We ain't gonna start shit unless somebody starts shit with us. But like Grandmaster Jay said with the protesters are disorganized, they're undisciplined, they're emotional. So they're gonna do shit that's gonna get us fucked up, straight up, you know. And so with us in the middle, you got the police, National Guard, and you got the protesters. The protesters are armed, so if one of those protesters lets off a shot or starts throwing shit at the police, well, guess who's in the middle of that shit? The NFAC. So now you got the police coming over trying to get to protesters, but we're in the way, so they got to get through us. And, you know, shit, people are going to start shooting. You know, that's basically what's going to happen. You got the police, the National Guard armed, you got us armed, you got the protesters is armed. That is a shit show waiting to happen, and the NFAC does not want to be in that shit show. And so I applaud Grandmaster Jay for making the smart decision of getting us out of there. Because, no, there's no point of being there if you know the situation is going to make a turn for the worse. The job of a leader is to make sure his people are taken care of. He's not a good leader if he leads us into a trap and gets us all fucked up because he wanted to do some hardcore shit to impress you guys who won't show up. That's not a good leader. So he made the smart decision and we got up out of there. We definitely don't want to start shooting innocent people or get shot by innocent people. So we got out and went back to the park. You know, we had our swear-in for the people who were there, and you know, he gave out some more words. There was shows of affection, you know, with us and the people of Louisville. It was really nice. One of the ladies met me, she started crying. It was really nice and sweet. Really, really powerful moment. There's a lot of love out there. A lot of people in Louisville who really, truly do support the NFAC and what we do, and so I have a lot of love and respect for you guys. You know, also, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Now I forgot. But yeah. So, no, Louisville people, you know, you guys came out and had, you showed a lot of love. And so, what I guess a lot of videos didn't really show was that, you know, after the formation, we had went to South Central Park. Well, not all of us, some of us, really the security people. We had went to South Central Park to meet Breonna Taylor's father. Grandmaster Jay was going to meet with the father and, you know, have some talk, have some words. And so we went there, met up there, and it was all good. It was all fine. It was all great until, you know, a couple knuckleheads who had, I guess they were upset because they had went out and met the white militia earlier that morning, and I guess they had gotten into it, and they were saying that we almost died. Where was the NFAC? And which is really dumb because, like, one, if you're going to go confront an armed militia, why the fuck would you go unarmed? Stupid. Two, you live in Louisville, Kentucky. It's constitutional carry. You don't need a license to carry a gun. So why the hell are you not armed? It's your city, bruh. It's your city. Three, again, like I said, it's your city. Why are you letting other people, the white militias, come into your city unchallenged? Why are they bringing guns from other states and cities into your city? Why does the NFAC have to come from other states and city to your city to do the thing you can do? That's the whole point. There are thousands. There's probably, I would guarantee there's at least 1 million black people in Louisville, Kentucky. Why is 10,000 of them not armed protecting the streets of Louisville, Kentucky? But you guys are crying for the NFAC. Like, you really expect me to leave Jacksonville, Florida every time to come to Louisville, Kentucky every time some shit happens to you? No. You gonna pay for my gas? You gonna pay for all that travel? You gonna pay for my staying, my hotel, my food, and all that? No. So handle the situation yourself. You are capable of doing it yourself. You can come confront us about it, so do it yourself. You have the energy, you have the means, you have the know-how. You just don't have the will. So you get mad at us about it. And so, yeah, so knucklehead dude over there with the locks was all mad because, I guess because we wouldn't come help him. Grown-ass man asking other grown-ass men for help, getting mad because those grown-ass men won't help that grown-ass man. Anyway, so yeah, so we decided to leave. You know, we didn't want any issues. We decided to leave. It was probably best to get out of there. So we did that, headed home to our Airbnb, called it a day. We had done the impossible. We had survived, what we all, was pretty much geared up to not survive. So, of course, what do? You party. Of course, you cheated death, low-key. So you throw a party. We went to the liquor store, we had drinks, we had pizza. We invited other people who was at the formation that we trusted. So shout out to NFAC California. We rock with y'all. The Florida, NFAC Florida, NFAC Georgia, we rock with y'all. All right, so, and that was that, we headed home, and man, I miss you guys so much. I miss my people in the NFAC so much. If I could roll with you guys every day, I swear to God, I would. I would quit my job so fast and be NFAC 24/7. I totally would. Just feeling that the spiritual connection, the emotional connection, the just a connection in all frequencies, all platforms, all waves, just the vibes is just all there, bro. Like, to have that many people, from so many different places of the U.S. just vibing on one frequency like that is absolutely powerful, and it's truly something you don't experience a lot of in this realm, in this society, because this society is like just enwrapped in God, what am I looking for? Individualism. Everybody's worried about themselves. So when you meet people who actually truly care about you and not just themselves, that's a truly powerful thing. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. I see I've been here about 20 minutes. You guys are probably falling asleep on me. So I just want to give you my view of the NFAC formation. I want to give a shout out to everyone who showed out. I want to give a shout out to Grandmaster J for holding the formation and for his expert leadership and for fooling these dumbasses who keep talking shit. Oh, you had an airsoft vest. He had level 4 body armor under that shit because you fucking idiots believe everything you fucking see about the NFAC that is negative. But you can't tell us anything positive we've done. You can sit and say everything negative. Oh, bullpup, when he clearly said it's a nickname. Oh, you want to talk about, he said the firearm is fired, when he clearly said before the video, this is not the gun. I'm using this as a representation. But you guys see a 2-minute clip and you go off it, and you're fucking idiots for that. And that's why I'm calling you that. Fucking idiots. So anyway, thank you for watching the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Donate on Cashapp if you like the channel. Also donate on Patreon if you also like the channel. If you like the t-shirt, being black and unarmed is irresponsible, you can get it on my website, LocsNLoadFirearms.com. Alright, and you can also get good instruction and other gear and stuff y'all have had on this channel. So guys, thank you for watching the channel. If you're looking to join FAC, send your contact information to info@blacknfac.com. And the only way to really, no cap, no bullshit join is to be at the formation. No other way to join but be at the formation. All right. If you want more detail on that, follow Grandmaster J. Stop asking me. All right. And on top of that, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. LocsNLoad out. Waganda. NFAC